Hello and a happy new year to you. It is now 2026. Although I know by the time you watch this it will probably have been 2026 for a while. I am back. It's our working week. It's kicked off this week. Yesterday I had the full day at home, which was actually really good because I felt like there were some things that I didn't quite get done before Christmas that I knew I needed to kick off with as soon as we started back this year. Mainly advertising classes, announcing funders, recruiting for workshop leads to help alleviate some of the time pressures that I've got and therefore can't kind of progress the business at all. So I know that I spoke about this just before Christmas or in the last video possibly. So yesterday I spent the whole day at home creating digital content, promotional material for different classes, uploading videos to YouTube, which I haven't yet launched, but there's sort of like a good batch on there now, and then they've got release dates. There's a few that are sort of scheduled to release on Tuesdays and Fridays. So yeah, good day yesterday actually. I think across my kind of workload I didn't make any progress with the client work that I've got. So yesterday, but I've just been and kind of spent this morning on that hour team meeting, and then a couple of hours afterwards, and then I'm now heading back home to kind of carry on with probably with a little bit of Wakey Arts, and actually I'm in a bit of a better place with the client work, so probably mostly Wakey Arts actually. And I've just been speaking to somebody about the benefits of AI and using AI to create things I'd never even dream of doing. So before Christmas, so the sun is on this very salty windscreen, gritty windscreen. Before Christmas, I was speaking to Nathan, and I said that flyers take me a really long time to make because it's not like my best skill set, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I don't really have great tools, so I use InShot to make all of my videos and promotional content, which is great because it's free, it's got an app, it's really easy to use. So actually, and I know it really well now, so I'm quite happy and confident using it. It's just the backgrounds they've got on there, the font types are all quite I suppose recognizable as being InShot, and there's not that much to choose from. So there's 10 different fonts I think max, and they're not that, I suppose, they're not, I suppose it's probably a bit basic is what I'm saying. So I'm not the best at using that kind of stuff, and the stuff that I'm creating is that expert. But he said, why don't you use AI to do it? And I was like, I haven't even thought of doing that, but that would save me hours and hours. Obviously there are arguments for and against using it, because I do know that that's something that I could have paid someone to do, but I wasn't going to pay someone to do it because it would have been me doing it. So I gave it a go, and I was amazed at how it threw together information to make something more high quality than what I could create. But there were so many glitches and things, and logos in different places that it thinks are images, but they're not their logos, and then some bigger than others, so many little technicalities that you'd have to go back and keep improving with different questions and things. And I think you've got to be quite good at asking the right question, which as a newcomer in a rush, I don't think I was that good. I don't think I've really mastered it. And I think also you need to have the pro version of this stuff, and it was taking a long time to churn back responses, and then the wrong thing would be changed, but there's no way to take it back one step and undo what was just done and things like that. So actually I think from a crafting perspective, you've got much more control using me using InShot or something like that. So anyway, I spent the whole day doing that, and it was quite a nice way to get back into work, because I actually enjoy playing around with graphics and photos and making posters, and I enjoy because I could just sit on my phone, even on the sofa, rather than being in the computer chair. So it was a nice easing me back into the working week after having such a long break. So that was good. And so now, yeah, as I said, I'm going to go back and probably launch some more stuff. I've put the recruitment pull out, as I said, so hopefully there's a lot of interest there. Quite a few people have come back looking for meetings and like catch-ups in the new year. January is looking a bit horrific for workload just generally, because I've got quite a few events on and I don't feel like I've marketed the events particularly well. So I'm a bit like, oh, January. And it's my birthday this weekend actually, but I don't really feel that birthday-y because Christmas like was a beautiful 2 weeks of magic and surprises and like a lot of work as well. I think parents especially, like a lot of work to carry it and to create like fun adventures and times, like, and to be imaginative and to get up and go every day. Like it does take quite a lot out of you. So January is like usually a bit of a quiet month. All people with birthdays in January will know that. But actually this month there's just so much work on, and I've just received a message asking for another load of bookings for Wakey Wakey Arts, Wiggles and Giggles, which is amazing. But I'm just thinking, oh, do I get childcare and do it myself, or do I try and find somebody sooner than the recruitment call is going to allow to get them to cover it? I don't really know. Actually, I might choose somebody I know. Yeah, so yeah. But nice to sort of hit the ground running again. I think I'm just really like, now I'm thinking about using AI to like generate a business plan, or to generate, like, I even wanted to design like the space just so I can feed my inspiration, I suppose, or like feed my excitement about owning a sensory and play and art space one day. And like that, I think, having been to a few different things over Christmas, I've like come back out this year thinking I really want to do this space, and maybe I should hire a room at the Dolphin Centre called The Gather, I think it's called, and it's just a large like shop unit, which is the kind of size I'd be looking for, and you can try out ideas, and it would cost a lot of money to like rent the right equipment to be able to give the right kind of representation of the idea that I want to trial, but it at least would be a chance to trial it. So I might even try and raise some money to do that, and in it we would raise we'd run workshops, we would have free play art stuff, we'd have like high quality soft play, we'd have like a dressing up rail with different costumes on, things like that, to kind of give a sense of what the make and play space might offer. Yeah, interested. I'm going to go down this road just to get out of this sun. Ooh, my eyebrows are going to crease. So yeah, anyway, nice like planning, exciting time, but hitting the ground running, and don't feel like I've got full refueled or re-energized batteries just yet, but I'm sure that will come once I start ticking off events and getting bits of work done this week, which would be really lovely. So yeah, anyway, that's me. Thank you for listening and coming back this year. Hopefully once I've like listed these videos a bit more formally, we'll start to gather a bit of a community, because I'd love to know what everybody else is up to as well. Some of the people that have called to get in touch for catch-ups have been people who have recently set up CICs as well, and I think there's something really, really useful in that, and I'm really looking forward to catching up with them, and kind of just hashing some things out, even working alongside each other.